my beautiful Taurus friends. My name is Deanna. Thank you so much for tuning in today, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This will be for your next 30 days. So I'm excited to get into the energy for you. First, I would love to say welcome back to all my original followers, because if you remember, about 10 years ago, maybe even a little longer, maybe 10 years, I started a YouTube channel called Divine D and ran that for probably 6 years, maybe 8 years. I don't even remember now. Anyway, about 3 years ago, I stopped doing it because there were so many amazing life changes, and now I'm back. Long and the short of it, I'm back. So I'm very excited to be back, Taurus. So make sure that you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified when new readings come up for you. And please share with your friends and your family, and do your cross-watching, your sun, moon, and rising signs, your family signs. Get the vibe of everything and everyone around you so that you can understand what's going on. We've got some beautiful energy coming for most signs so far that I've read for, and certainly your fellow earth signs are getting a lot of energy too. You know what? Already I'm being told turn them over. So that's good. That's wonderful energy. Even in the reverse, it wasn't terrible, but this energy is really good for you. This is funny because right out the gate, for Capricorn, I just said that some of those Capricorns are going to be experiencing an inheritance of some form. And that inheritance might not always be the greatest thing, because you might be inheriting responsibility as well. That seems very overwhelming. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, or are dealing with a Capricorn or an inheritance issue, go check out that video. But this energy feels really, really good here. Oh, gorge. Okay. So, I want to pull some extra card here too. Don't want to use these ones? Yes. So I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot, and then I'm using this other one, the Citadel Tarot. This one. So gorgeous. I absolutely love this deck. And I'll be posting deck reviews and unboxings here too, again, on this channel. Overcoming a choice and having a choice. Okay. Let's see. Mentorship around finances, learning, guidance to be received. Very much a Hierophant energy I'm feeling with that. So you might be seeking guidance as well, particularly with your finances. It's kind of tax time right now anyway, as I'm doing this reading. So, it is what it is. But I do feel like now you are being called to really look at that, not to let your responsibilities, because with the gambler here too, risk of loss. So it's in reverse. So you're going to recuperate your losses, but be careful, Taurus, in regards to money, okay? And that's a great kind of warning, if you will, because I always read with love and light. But if we see something coming that we can prevent, I think this is preventable, which is a choice, right? Yeah, so you've got the choice so that you are being called to make sure that you are choosing. Okay. Yeah, a lot like Capricorn, you got a lot going on, Taurus. And this could just be an earth sign energy too, just kind of eating it right now is what I feel, to be honest. Things do seem to level out for you though. You just might be dealing with a lot, right? And certainly with this Ten of Pentacles, like if you are receiving of an inheritance and that issue, like that seemed to be a headache. So go watch Capricorn if that fits for you. But overall, I feel like things will be okay. I think that for you, it's about really making sure you're good financially. I got the Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. So, but you know what? It doesn't bother me about that. I really feel like what we're seeing here is a balance of finances, and things can and will turn out in your favor so long as you are doing the right thing by yourself for finances. You're not wasting money. You're saving it and investing it properly. You might be butting heads as far as what to invest in or on or who. This might be in regard to family, friends, close people in your circle. So If that's the case, don't move too quickly until you can come to an agreement. Okay. Chariot's there, Six of Pentacles. You guys will figure it out. It's just a matter of, I think someone's going to feel like that they're sacrificing, but you need to lay out the details. Okay. So what's going to need to happen, and this might even be for you, maybe you're going to be receiving, maybe the accountant or the business advisor, or, your spouse is saying, hey, we can't do this, or maybe it's an employer saying, hey, I can't give you that raise, or I can't whatever, regarding finances and growth, because we simply can't afford it. We have to look at this in a different way. And you might be upset by that, or they might be upset by that, because this is such a general reading. I can't tell if you have to be the bearer of the news, be the one to plan, or you're receiving it. And maybe this just affects your family, and that's why I'm seeing it, as a balance, seeing it from both sides, where, yeah, you would really like to be able to do this, but you can't, or not right now. This might not be good timing for you to make this big investment. I'm actually seeing 10,000 or 10,000 and 100,000. So I don't know if it means that you're putting a down payment on something, or on a house, or, maybe you have, I don't know what it is. I mean, that could be many things, right? But those are the numbers that I'm seeing. So maybe someone is inheriting that, and now you don't know what to do with it. One maybe wants to buy a house, maybe the other one wants to invest. Get clear on what it is that you want. With this Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups both in reverse here, you really need to focus on what's important. Long term, you need to be able to weather the storms, Taurus. This Nine of Pentacles is talking about whatever does come to you, you can create amazing things. Honestly, what I'm hearing is whatever you're receiving, whether it's a bonus, a promotion, extra money that you weren't expecting, an inheritance, a windfall, maybe you just, went to the casino and got, $100, whatever it is. Act as though you don't even have it, is the advice that I'm hearing. And live your life as though you don't have it. Because the moment you begin to put focus on that additional income, or even the mental energy of wishing I had more, that's going to stop the flow of progress for you. It's kind of like that's what halts the Chariot, is thinking too big, too emotionally connected to an outcome, too emotionally drawn to this windfall income, money that you are expecting to receive that maybe isn't yours, or isn't for you, or is coming to you but not right now. Whatever this is, live as though you don't have it. And I'm even hearing the voice of Dave Ramsey, the financial fella, and putting yourself on a cash budget if you can. Go back to the bare bones of it. It's not that you need to. I don't feel like you're terribly behind. It just feels like you've weathered so many storms. Let's stay ahead while we're getting ahead, right? It feels like, why are we putting ourselves back in an old position when now we finally made it, right? You're making money. You're doing good. King of Pentacles is in reverse. Queen of Cups is in its upright. It's an emotional struggle right now to say, well, what do we do with this money? Do nothing with it, right? Act as if you don't have. Wait on it a little bit. That moon energy is calling on you to wait, because if you don't, I think that's where you're going to continue the cycles of chaos, financial disruption. And actually, funny enough, we talked about this too with Capricorn. So maybe this is really important to you. When finances showed up for Capricorn, it was meant to understand that there might be some childhood or even ancestral trauma, generational trauma around money, right? Maybe Four Pentacles, never enough, right? Or maybe someone was greedy and you didn't get anything. Maybe you struggled financially, or always had to suffer, or your family always did, and then their family always did, but you're different now. And I think that you are growing out of that. Yeah, King of Swords, you really need to communicate where you're at and where you want to be. I think now is a good time here, Taurus, to sit down with your financial planner, your investors, your boss, your spouse, so whatever area of your life that this is focusing on. In regards to your finances, you need to get very clear on your goals and set goals. I'm hearing set weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals, get refocused, do a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, and then stick to it, because you're going to be so good. I think why we want to set the goals is what I'm hearing is that we're too in our head, and it's a little clusterfucky, right? We're too much in our head because we're so emotionally invested on making sure it's perfect, making sure we're doing it right. Is this a good thing? Like, we're overwhelming ourselves with thought, and earth signs tend to do that. Remember what your strengths are and the strengths of those around you are, and you will meet your goals. I think that you just got to get out of your own way. Yeah, 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups. Get out of your own way, because you can't even celebrate right now. Like, you are so focused. 5 of Swords, you're feeling like maybe some of you have quit your job. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. I'm hearing some of you here have quit your job and have started something else on your own. Very fresh, very new. You know you got this. King of Cups energy, very emotionally balanced, very, very good at what they want to do. So remember that. And Taurus is a bit of a more of an emotion in that earth sign energy. They're more connected with their emotions. So they are required. You're required at this time, Taurus, to balance your emotions a little bit, withdraw a little bit, just so you can see from a broader perspective. This may also mean that you are cutting people out of your life, changing that job, getting rid of that business partner, or buying someone out. Like, you might be making some big shifts and changes here. Maybe you already did, or you're about to, depending on what Taurus timeline you're on. But you know what? You are doing this for your highest good and what it is, because some people might not be celebrating right now because of the decisions that you got to make. You might be telling people no, and they're not going to like it, right? They're over here crying and pouting, but they're still alive. The drama, right? The drama. And so don't involve yourself in the drama. Keep doing what you're doing. You know your worth. You got this. I'm hearing independent contractor. Yeah, it's 2 of Cups reversed. Some of you here might be quitting your job and becoming an independent contractor, or you're learning about it, or studying to be able to become independent and become an entrepreneur, whatever that case may be. But I do feel like independent contractor. With the Lovers present, which to me just feels like a validation of the 2 of Cups. It's really all it is. I'm not seeing anything in regards to relationships, because I feel like, even when I feel like that's why I'm not seeing too much in the relationships, because I think you're good. Right? We have that energy of if you're good with your relationships, keep a positive balance there. Keep communicating your needs, wants, and desires. I feel like you have a lot of people that have got your back. Family, loved ones, kids, adult kids. They got your back. And so it's good. You're okay. And you have to remember to tell yourself that. Like, take a breath and say, I'm okay. Well, here, completely avoided this for the whole reading because this was thrown out at the beginning. The masquerade, if I can pronounce it, masquerade, hiding your true self and projection. So isn't that the case? Like, making sure that what you're projecting to the world is genuine and is what you want and who you are. And maybe you're figuring that out, right? Maybe you're trying to figure that out, who you are. Don't let that misguide you as far as how you conduct yourself in business and finance. And there just seems to be a big focus right now around money for Taurus right now in this reading. So, these are general readings. So if this isn't for you, just send love to the reading. Send love to that. And I know this is like a mess, but didn't we say clusterfucky earlier? It kind of seems like it's all on your plate right now. So how visually symbolic is that? But you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Just take a breath. Don't let this get to be too overwhelming. Don't give it more energy than it needs. Simplify it, and you'll be all right. Next 30 days, take this opportunity to say, let's set some goals. Don't make any big decisions yet. I think that you'll be cutting some folks out of your life. You'll be making changes. You'll be quitting jobs. You'll be changing career sets. You'll be making big changes that way. Some of you might even be changing your degree and starting fresh, or pivoting, you know. Maybe you can still harness some of that degree and, you know, it transfers over into what you want to do. But it does feel good. Like I'm even like literally taking a big sigh of relief because once I've made the decision to be like, it's okay to transition, it's okay to change, it's okay to do what I want, it's okay that I don't know right now. There's like this big, it's like a relief. Like I don't have to have it figured out yet. I've got time. So take the next 30 days to take time to figure out what you want. Don't make any quick decisions, okay? And don't let others force you to think that you have to make a quick decision either. And unless they can figure it out on paper and say, here's why, here's A, B, C's of it, and here's why we're doing it, and here's how we have the money to do it, or here's how we're saving money, or whatever it is, they have to plead their case, and so do you, right? We saw that earlier. You know, if you need something, you have to show the proof of it. Show your work is what I'm hearing. So, you know, if you're passionate about this change, you've got to show your work. You got to say why you want it and why it's worth it, because you will be convincing of people. They just have to see it, because your vision is so much in your head, Taurus, that it's hard to communicate that with people. That's why people might not be celebrating per se for you right now, because they just don't understand how you're going to accomplish all that, or they don't understand how someone could just do that, or like, and it seems a little limiting too, because they might not be able to achieve it, but you can. But you need to be able to clearly outline that and how you're going to do it. And I think once you get clear on that vision, things will flow through really beautifully, Taurus. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. That's a lot for 30 days. So there's your homework. Yeah. Very good energy for you though, Taurus. Okay, take a nice big deep breath. You got this. Things are going to be okay. Rewatch that so you get all the details again if you need it later. Go check out Capricorn if that, you know, pulls you to do so. Yeah, and get some more clarity on that. And certainly if you look at your other signs, your sun, moon, and rising, get that collective energy. Or certainly if you want your very own reading, you can do so by booking through my website, deannabutcher.com. That is the only place I will be taking clients. So please keep yourself safe online. I do not reach out to people for readings. I do not accept donations here on this channel. I do not take in bookings or readings over the email or over through this YouTube channel through that connection. I will only do it through my website. I do not reach out to you to book a reading, and I will never tell you anything about spell work or that you have some sort of curse or anything like that. So that became a big problem with my old channel, that I was getting too many folks impersonating me in my channel. So that's kind of why I just shut it down, because too many people were being influenced by it, so, and taken advantage of. So please stay safe online. Use your wits in regards to the information that comes through to you. These are general readings. So if you want something that's pertaining to you, to go through my website, deannabutcher.com. So don't forget to hit subscribe, hit like if you liked the energy today and it meant something for you. Feel free to pop in the comments below your experience today, and how you feel about your energy for the next 30 days, what your goals are. You can outline them, you know, put that in stone if you want to do that. You certainly can. We'd love to hear from you. So thank you guys so much for supporting this new channel as we continue to grow. I love each and every one of you. So take care and many blessings.